So today we woke up in Quito, not the original plan. Did you know Quito is about 9,350 feet up in the Andes?
Good morning from Ecuador.
This was my balcony view. I absolutely love this street. I love the flag outside. It was just such a vibe. I didn't get to spend much time there. I had a very short visit, but the time I did spend there, I really enjoyed. This was my private bedroom with an ensuite in a local hostel for 13 bucks a night. Can't beat that. And this is just a quick tour of my hostel. Communal areas. I missed breakfast, which was sad. I could have at least used a cup of coffee, but it is what it is. Fun fact, Quito is the second highest capital city in the world and home to roughly 2.8 million people. And I'm pretty sure, aside from the staff, I was like the only other tourist at this hostel.
We've officially hit the streets of Quito, so we're trying to make our way to the free walking tour. We'll see if we succeed.
What a practical little vehicle.
You're a tourist without telling me you're a tourist. I tried to walk through the exit. Bus ticket here is 35 cents. They use US dollars because I guess there was a big financial crisis in 2000, and that's when they adopted US currency. That being said, they still do have their own coins. They're the same
value and size generally. Infrastructure is improving. The Quito Metro opened in 2023 and runs north to south with 15 stations, while an extensive bus and trolley system covers the rest of the city. Spanish is the main language, but you'll also hear Quechua in some communities. English is spoken in tourist areas, but you'll get further with at least some Spanish. Most people here are Roman Catholic, and you'll see that in the festivals, processions, and the stunning churches across the city. Politically, I guess things are a bit tense right now, but their president, Daniel Noboa, is focused on fighting crime and corruption, but that's come with a state of exception in some areas and increased security presence. While I was there, I personally experienced protests outside like the presidential palace, which is right here. There was news reporters and tons of police, and the presidential palace had all the presidential palace guards, and it was actually really cool to see. I didn't realize I was right in the middle of it all, but I was. Culturally, family is everything here, and locals value hospitality. Greetings are warm, a handshake or a kiss on the cheek, and Sunday lunches with extended family are a big deal. Festivals like Semana Santa and Independence Day bring out colorful parades, street food, and music. Actually, while I was there, they were setting up for Independence Day, but I actually left like 2 or 3 days before. But you could definitely tell something was stirring. They had roadblocks up everywhere, and it was just electrifying. The cost of living is affordable compared to the US. A comfortable lifestyle can run about $1,200 to $1,800 a month, even less if you live more like a local. Quito blends old world charm, modern growth, rich traditions, and epic natural scenery. You know, I always have to pop into local markets or shops and see what they have going on. You could buy, I was just amazed, you could buy a little soda here for 25 cents. Again, this would be equivalent to like a 7-Eleven or something back home. Prices are just, night and day. Obviously, it's a developing country and all that. I get that, but it's still amazing to me. I get sticker shock every time I go somewhere and come back home. You can get a whole liter of Coca-Cola for 50 cents. And now we're back on my street. I would definitely recommend staying here again. Although on my last day, my taxi driver decided to tell me this wasn't a very good area and I should be careful. I was like, now you tell me.
Survived their first outing.
The name of the hostel is Hostel La Posada Colonia.
Dun, dun, dun. And then
We got some more rooms. My room. So my entire brunch cost me $7. I gave him 10 because we had to use like a neighbor's credit card machine. So I gave her $1 and him $2 for a tip. Not too shabby. I'm tired. I did a lot of walking. I tried requesting an Uber, but they're like setting up for Independence Day, which is like Monday. So I think they're just getting it ready now. Because there was like things blocking off the roads, and I don't know, maybe it's like that all the time, who knows. But I came to charge my phone and get my other debit card because the one I have, of course, I never registered it, so that's why it's not working anywhere. And This is useless. I can just like throw that away. And I still owe the cell phone guy $1, so I gotta go back there and pay him. And then I might try and fly out of here tomorrow. I don't know. I like Quito, but I'm worried about not getting out tomorrow and then, you know, not getting home till like Wednesday or Thursday. I don't even know what day it is, but you get the idea. So after taking a little nap, we explored the rest of the hostel and worked our way up to the top floor to see the views. I didn't even know this existed until like, I mean, I guess day one, but still, I wish I would have gone up there first thing. So now I'm exploring my floor of the hostel. I was on the second floor, and again, not a soul in sight. I guess there's this awesome rooftop that also has its own room and a little workout area and beautiful views. So yeah, I kind of wish I would have requested this room. I think that would have been really cool. I could have just worked out right there. I should have asked her. I don't know why I didn't. I didn't even think about it until right now, to be honest. But look at those views. I mean, come on. I could live there. Like, this is just beautiful. So one thing I was not expecting about Ecuador is it's cold. Like, I'm cold. So I'm glad I came up here because I'm gonna grab a sweater before I go out because I forgot that I was freezing earlier. It's not freezing, it's chilly, you know? I like to be comfy. So when you're here, top things to do include riding the Teleferico cable car up to the mountains. I'm sure I butchered that. Visiting the Mitad del Mundo monument at the equator and strolling La Ronda in the historic center. Also climbing El Penacillo for citywide views. I can't say these things. Penachilo. So I just googled restaurants near me, and this place had some good reviews. It's called La Negra Mala, and it has some pretty rich history. I was reading up on their menu. If I could find it, she took it from me, I would show you guys. So this is called boche. It's milk with cinnamon and I honestly don't know what else. She gave me a bunch of sugar, but I'm gonna try it by itself. It's like rice milk, but not. It tastes like rice pudding. Warm rice pudding. Oh yeah, because this isn't sketchy at all, right? It finally worked. I have money. Everything the internet said not to do, like make sure you pull out money, like in a safe space, surrounded by security guards and police officers. I'm convinced I'm gonna die while traveling the world. Ah, look at how pretty this is though. This is the entrance to that restaurant. By this point, I owed money to like everybody in Ecuador, I feel, because they wouldn't take credit cards and my debit card wasn't working. So like I kept going places because I figured they'd take credit card, but then they wouldn't, even if they had like a sign that said they did. So it was just a thing. And the graffiti and artwork was really pretty all throughout the city. So by this point it was like 10 or 11 o'clock at night, and I ended up in like a really sketchy area. I felt very unsafe at this point, and I kept going into like pharmacies and such just to like seek temporary shelter. Like I would pop in and then like shop around a little bit and then look out and then figure out where I'm gonna jump to next, and then I decided I was gonna grab an Uber out of there. No idea what this is, but it's very thick and sweet. He's the corner doctor. Cheers. He's got the aloe in there too, so it's like really slimy. Like when I drink it, there's like slime. I just keep thinking
My lady would die if she had this. She couldn't do it. She'd be like, nope. My children too. They'd be losing their mind right now. It's pretty good though. It's warm. Maybe it's a placebo effect. Who knows? That dude filled up this cup like 4 times for me. And when I asked him how much it was, he said 50 centavos, 50 cents. And he made me some homemade medicinal concoction. And it's crazy. And it's got real aloe in it. Like, I watched him fillet that aloe leaf and juice it in there.
So no matter what you do, the first night you're there, I want you to go to the Secret Garden Hostel and go all the way up to the roof. There's a restaurant up there, a bar. It's such a vibe. Tons of foreigners. It's just such a great place. And then head downstairs to the lobby and book yourself some excursions. Do that day 1, because if I would have done that day 1, I would have had a much better day 2. Even though I had a great day 2, it could have been better. I could have gone to like some volcanoes, gone to the Galapagos, gone to the Amazon, but I still had a great time. All the more reason to go back, right? I'm all for co-living and I just love this place. It was great. Voy a acostumbrarme a no mirar, que voy a